Hey everyone, in this video, let's discuss the difference between ratios when we are looking at them as a part to part versus a part to whole. Starting with the first set of information that we see written here, it is asking us to create a ratio with the comparison of red to blue items. What I'm going to do is simply count how many red items that I have. 3, 4, 5. There are 5 red items, so I'm going to write that 5 first, followed by a colon, and then identify how many blue items there are. 1, 2, and 3. It is simply written 5, 2, 3 with a colon, or we can write it using the words 5, 2, 3, or we can write it as a fraction, 5 to 3. Looking at the next one, we're going to now compare the green shapes to the red shapes. There are 3 green shapes and there are 5 red shapes. I will write that again using the word 2, 3, 2, 5, and as a fraction, 3 over 5, still reading as 3, 2, 5. Keep in mind, when you are comparing ratios and given a problem, you have to be mindful of the way that the problem is written because the order does matter. That is why I wrote these two side by side, because if I'm comparing red to blue, I cannot put the 3 here and put the 5 over here because, as you can see, that is actually a ratio for another problem. So always be mindful that you are reading the problem in its entirety and that you are answering it and identifying the numbers for the given quantities that they're asking. Let's continue, and we're looking at red to green. I've already counted. I know that there are 5 red items and there are 3 green items. Again, rewriting it using the word 2, 5, 2, 3, 5 over 3. This is where it changes and shifts a little bit because now the question is saying the number of green to the number of shapes. So we're looking at the total number of shapes. That is the difference between the part to part versus the part to whole. This entire piece is the whole picture. Before I was looking at just a piece of the picture, the red and the blue. I was looking at a piece, just looking at the green, then looking at the red. I looked at the red, I looked at the green. Now I am looking at the green, which is 3, but to all of the shapes. And when I count all of the shapes, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3 to 11, 3 to 11, 3 over 11. Looking at the last problem, I have red to the total number of shapes. I know that there are 5 red shapes, so that will be my first number, followed by a colon, the number 11. 5 to 11, 5 over 11. Take a moment and try answering these on your own and leave your answers in the comment below. Till next time.